Well, good morning, Adrenaline fans. Thanks for joining us. Welcome back to another Adrenaline broadcast. Back here today with Michelle behind the camera, and you have Tyler and Ryan on the mics today. Hello, Ryan. Good morning.
Hey, Tyler. Thanks for having me back. Looking forward to this game. Should be a great one.
Indeed. Pretty big matchup today as we host Edmonton here at Gark.
Yeah, the girls hopefully come out flying. They're on the ice early for the warm-up, which is nice, and big game for both these teams. So it'll be interesting to see how it all pans out.
As we kind of approach the end of session 3 here, looking at the standings, of course, all teams are trying to win one of the 4 spots to head down to provincials in Strathmore and March 20th weekend. And right now, the way we look at it, it looks like the Adrenaline can control their own destiny with 2 wins this weekend. And so that's the goal. And starts with their toughest matchup probably against Edmonton today.
Yeah, Edmonton always plays us pretty tough, so it won't be an easy game. We know that, but if you've got the prospects of going to Strathmore, I don't know why you wouldn't want to win this game and do all that to get there, right?
Indeed. So the Adrenaline, they're in their home red uniforms today, buzzing around. We've got our corner camera view for you today with the difficult sight lines from the stands at Gark here, so hope you enjoy that view. Teams are just finishing up their warm-up here. Last 30 seconds on the clock, or last 10 seconds on the clock, and we'll be underway shortly.
And just a personal quick shout-out to Trevor Bazlik, who's usually on the mic here. Be safe out there, Baz. It's windy. Trying to get those cats out of trees. Take care, buddy.
Just doing work out there today. He has to pay the bills. He can't always just do his true passion of being on the mic here. Looks like we have a full bench today for the Adrenaline.
Sounds like it's going to be a rowdy crowd today, which is good.
I agree.
The girls just rolling.
Crowd's into it. Music's pumping. Vibes are good on this Saturday morning.
Good day to be alive.
Indeed it is. As Trevor would say, hope everyone's got their Baileys and coffee ready to go. It's going to be Edmonton starting with it here as the visiting team. Adrenaline setting up for low man on coverage. Oh, a little miscue off the start there. Olivia's going to have a chance to make a play on it. Edmonton recovers. Oh, refs will still blow it down. I think they thought that the original passer touched it. But Adrenaline will get a nice little turnover here, and they'll get to start with it at center ice. Little miscue from Edmonton early on.
Yeah, hopefully many of those to come. You don't see that too often where the ring goes the opposite direction that the player's going. So good on the Adrenaline. I think it was Amy who was pretty quick to get after it.
Okay, so who's that with it now? Dylan kicks it over to Lena. Lena dumps it in. It's right at the blue line there. Edmonton collects it and dumps it out. Kicks back in their zone. They're still looking for that exit pass. Up the boards it goes. They're able to connect. And they'll transition into the Adrenaline zone. They got some speed in. They're pushing down the wing. Backhand shot blockered away by Eliana. They'll pick it up with a fresh clock now and chance to set up a play. They spin back, surveying, looking at options. Good shooting spot there. Hard shot goes behind the net. They'll pick it up, push to the middle. Flat pass right into the crease. Eliana will have a chance to pick it up. She's going to have Amy behind the net, gets it to her. Amy skates around one player, gets around another, and she'll bounce it off the boards out of reach of Olivia and immediately picked up by Edmonton, and they're going to pressure back in, which we're at that point in the shift where Sherwood Park's going to start to be a little tired. Been stuck out here for the whole game so far. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Backhand shot. Eliana gets a blocker on that as well, and now it's Amy with it again. Two players behind her. She didn't feel the pressure and turnover once again. Need a whistle here. Backhand shot. Eliana gets it. She can hold on to it now. Bouncing around. Oh, she's just going to swat it away.
Edmonton's pushing hard. They're really trying to keep it in our zone.
They got the forecheck going, and they've turned that over once again on the blue line as they're pinching up there in that line. Missed stab there from Olivia, and they just can't get a pass together to exit the zone here. But it do manage to get a change, but now Edmonton's got a breakaway. Backhand shot, scores.
Shows you how quickly, just an unfortunate missed pass, but they come back fast into our zone, and that's hard for Eliana. She's had a couple of ring touches, but when it's a full-out breakaway, that's a tricky one this early on in the game.
Yeah, tough to stop a ring yet breakaway. So Edmonton gets the start they wanted there. It just pinned the Adrenaline in their own zone. So here we are with Cohen starting with it. She kicks it over to Trista along the boards. Oh, that's Story. Try to enter that zone. Edmonton's there once again. Now it's Sherwood Park with good pressure. Marley's on it. She tries a shot. It goes high off the glass. Followed up by Michael. Edmonton D has it, and they're going to pull away. Ring's available. Looks like it'll be a two-line pass right at the. They do touch it there. Chance for Ryan to make a play on it, but they missed that. And they are going to call it down there as Edmonton gains possession. They'll call it a two-line pass. It should come all the way back down to this end. Oh boy, how you going? Rough start. Celebrity appearance here as Trevor's wandered his way into the rink. Ryan will start with it. She'll kick it down to the corner. Marley fights it a little bit. Kicks it through the D-man's legs. Picks it up again. She'll head behind the net. Marley's just going to have a look. Ryan's coming in. Gets the pass. Side. Thought she saw a seam there along the side of the net. Edmonton picks it up and battle behind the net now. Ryan digging at it hard. Good check by her. Sorry, Michael. Good check by her. Edmonton comes away with it through. It's available now at the red line. Sherwood Park's fallen back into a defensive spot, and now Hayden's battling there, and Brady's out as well. 11 down the wing, pulls it to the middle. There's a shot. Eliana gets a pad on it. Looking for somebody to pass it to. Oh, right through Cohen's stick. There's another shot. Goes wide. Edmonton, good shift again here.
Got a little lucky on that one, throwing it out right in front.
Dangerous pass in front. There's a hard shot. Blocker save. Cohen's got her stick on it. Trying to find some way out of the zone. Takes a couple sticks. There she has a chance to Hayden. Hayden has it. Tried to go across to Ryan, but it was checked. Now it goes into Brady's skates. Still battling. Brady has a stick on it. Runs into a few players. Rings available. Hayden picks it up. There's a shot save as Edmonton's goalie's tested for pretty much the first time. She's going to hold on to it and get an offensive free ring here. So 1-0 game early. 7 minutes to play.
Give credit to Edmonton. They are really pushing hard. They're not giving the park too much room out there to make nice clear passes or anything. They're just all over.
Interesting goalie forward setup here on the screen. I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Out to Brady. She picks it up off the boards. She'll hit behind the net. Let's see what play they're going to set up here. They're going to do the bounce off the boards ones. They will. Should go back to Brady here now. She tries to cut inside, looking for a pass. Doesn't find its way through to Hayden. Now Cassidy has it. She's going to try to cut inside. Can't get a shot away. She's checked and well defended. Up ice goes Edmonton. Battle there in front of their bench. Ring back into their zone. Now passed out. They pick that up, and they'll have a transition into the Sherwood Park zone. Edmonton still with it. They try a back pass. Well read by McKenna. She makes a play. Hits the brakes. Still looking for options as McKenna in her own zone. Now bounced it off the boards, and Cassie's going to go get it. She has it. Maybe a chance for Hayden here. Hayden's in. One D-man to beat. Shot. Scores!
Good job by Cassidy pushing through, getting that over. I thought Hayden might look over to Amy for a wide open shot, but this way it got in. So nice to even this one up because Edmonton's been really pushing hard. So
Hayden does like that shot down that right wing, and she found a little space under that glove, and wasn't much there, but she got it, and we're tied at 1.
Yeah, a little like Mike Modano.
A little like Mike Modano with that jersey flapping. So true. So Edmonton, another miscue at the center ice free ring there. I didn't actually see what happened that time. See if the Adrenaline can capitalize this time. Dylan gonna get set up. Everybody lining up for the shotgun start here. Looking behind the net for Amy. She's coming around behind the net. Chance to pick it up. She'll push across the top of the zone. Has the ring. Well defended. There's a shot. Tried that same spot Hayden did. This time goalie gets it saved. And 14 here behind the net will pick it up. Spins away. Amy right there. Almost had a check. Edmonton exits his zone there through center. Dylan there getting a stick on it. Bounced into the zone. Emily helps create a turnover, and it's Olivia with a stick on it, but she loses it. Now Dylan follows up, makes a play, bounces it off the boards. Amy will try to get over to it. She's checked it. Edmonton gets it. We have got a whistle and a slashing penalty coming up to Edmonton.
Yeah, you know something like that's going to happen. Edmonton's always been really hard with their sticks. Not in a bad way, but, I mean, if you can hear the mics, they're definitely not little love taps when they're swinging those.
You hear it from out here for sure. Yeah, they check hard, and they're going to take some penalties because of it. So, power play opportunity. Ryan setting up here. Whistled in. Tried to go right to Cohen off that queso play, but didn't click, so Michael has it. So, she's behind the net with it. Maintains through one of those slashes we were talking about. Ring bouncing around. Edmonton able to gain possession, and they'll head out of the zone with a smart exit pass, and now they're in with speed. Pushed wide. Now they cut out front. Tried to go high. It scores.
A little bit of a lucky bounce there off of Eliana and just up over the shoulder, and couldn't see where it was, but again, that's driven by Edmonton just pushing hard. They didn't grab the ring and sit back. They were going as if they were on the power play. So,
yeah, they transitioned with speed there for sure, and they regained
the
lead.
You guys, but the goalie skating out there and smashing his stick going to the bench is a little ignorant to me. I'm surprised if one of these girls don't give her one in the back of the legs.
Little commentary from our ringside reporter, Trevor Baslick. Into the zone. Michael trying to get a stick on it. Looking to create a turnover. Followed up now by Marley. Ring's available. Cohen's going to jump on it. Balancing that ring on the blue line. Carefully keeping it in the zone. Now she's going to try to cut in. Here she is. Shot. What a save.
That was a great move by Cohen.
Ryan has that rebound now. She's zipping through the top of the zone. Here comes a good chance. She tries to go up top. Hey, scores. That was in. Refs didn't see it, though. It bounced over the line and then back out. Refs did not have eyeballs on that, but that was over the line.
Adrenaline are pushing hard on this one, which is nice to see. They're coming back in waves here. Yeah, the ref just didn't have the greatest view there.
No benefit of our view there. There's a shot. Oh, I thought that was going to flip into. Behind the net, Marley checking. Available for Michael. Takes a little bump. Oh, Ryan just misses that stab.
Goalie still without a stick here. So
Cohen's going to have a chance to make a play. She's in on the rush. Across the top of the zone. There's a shot. Goalie does a good job holding on to it. And they'll get a whistle. Good shift there from the Adrenaline. Couple of good chances there in that shift, but hopefully they can use that momentum to follow through the goal here.
Yeah, that was nice to see. They were pushing really hard on that, which is good. So definitely if they can get the goalie moving like they did and a little tired out here, it's going to bode well for them.
Hayden just going to go to Brady off the boards. Brady's going to pick it up behind the net. Looking for that jackhammer play, I think. Edmonton, though, read that. They must have been watching game film. Hayden swats it away, gets a bit of a turnover. Can she get it back in the zone? Battling with an Edmonton player there. Now she has it. Goes over to Cassidy, misses the stab. Edmonton about to collect it in their own zone. Cut back through the middle. Puts it over to an area. Played well there by McKenna. Now picked up by Hayden. She'll put it in for Brady. Brady going to cut to her forehand shot. Good slow shot. Nice pad save. Edmonton Tendy playing well so far.
That was a great shot. Used the Edmonton player as a bit of a screen. Nice hard low shot. Almost had her.
Back pass. Oh, Cassie just didn't get enough on that shot. Had a bit of a seam. Hayden with it. She'll go back to Cass, but misses that stab now. High in the zone. Shot out. Battling there is McKenna. Back in the Edmonton zone. Amy trying to get it. Just about had it. Pushed it over to the boards. Now she's called down. No call. Emily behind the net. She'll have to be careful not to take a penalty here as well. She's got her stick up, and she's going to take that penalty, just as I talked about. Got to be careful with that stick.
The way that Edmonton player went down, it's a good thing the Strathcona Fire rescues here. She might be in need of some service.
Looks like she'll survive this traumatic event, and Edmonton will head to their power play. With 2:21 left in the first quarter. A lot of ring yet to play. It's a 2-1 game.
Adrenaline have definitely been coming back, though. It's much better second half to this first start than the beginning. So I think they're getting their legs under them and really starting to turn the tide back a little bit more in their end, which is nice.
There we go. Looking pretty even out there this game. Both teams knowing what's at stake. Tied in the standings. Hard shot by Edmonton. Saved. Dylan sees it now. Picks it up behind the net with a stick on her. Gets around that second check. Now cut through the middle of the ice. Trying to find somebody open. Nobody there. Has to head back. Now she'll put it up for Amy. Lets it bounce off the boards. Picks it up. Now in for Olivia. She's got the stab, but no space for her. Amy follows up, though. Shot off the side of the net. Behind the net. Kicked into the crease. Goalie will pick it up. Fired out wide. Through the middle of the ice. It's available. Two-line pass there. Picked up by Dylan. She bounces it up for Amy now. Amy picks it up along the boards. Looking for follow-up. Just puts it into the zone, and Edmonton picks it up. And now a turnover. Followed up by Dylan. She's flying. Cuts through the middle. Shot half blocked. Rolled slowly into the crease. Goalie fires it out wide. It takes a fortuitous bounce for Edmonton, and they'll pick it up and transition through the center ice area. Now they're through into the Sherwood Park zone. Here they are, looking for a shot. Comes from the outside, goes wide. Chance to pick up the ring. They only have 9 seconds on the shot clock now. On their backhand, they'll turn, shoot, blocked. Ring still laying there, picked up by Amy. Amy right at the blue line. Will go over to Olivia. Misses the stab. Able to get it now.
This line's done a great job on this penalty kill.
Good job by Amy and Olivia out there. They've been out there for a while. Probably should look for a change, and Olivia does just that. Cohen's out there again. She's been looking busy today. 1-on-3, though. No space for her. She takes a trip. Again, the ref was just blocked by the net there, I think. Needs to find a new spot. Cohen put a shot on there just as the shot clock was expiring, but a goalie ring either way. 33 seconds to play in this first quarter. Goalie's going to try firing it high in the zone. A little frisbee to her forward. They'll collect it, but turnover there. Ryan almost had it. Edmonton recollects, puts it low. Story's chance, but awkward play right at the boards. Now she has it. Able to skate away. Lead pass to Ryan, and she's got Marley. Now she'll go back over to her. Marley picks it up, looking to get that shot away. Goes off a pad and wide. Behind the net, she has it. Skates through a check. 3 seconds, needs a shot. Needs a shot, needs a shot. There it is. Saved at the horn.
That was a great start of the play from our end. Nice passes, and even after Marley took her first shot, she picked up her own rebound. Though the girls are really tracking the ring well and going for it, not sitting back. So it's kind of nice to see.
Yeah, I think we've seen a good effort out of them. You know, a little bit on their heels just right off the bat, and since then they've been going well, back to back good shifts, and doing what they can to battle their way back into this one.
Hopefully the words of wisdoms are flowing smoothly from the coach's lips here at the bench. Looks like everybody's intense. And yeah. I think with the way they're skating, everybody's definitely involved with the game and feels like everybody, every shift, D forwards are all pushing in the right direction. So that's awesome. Should bode well for them.
Yeah, indeed they are. You know, and I don't know if I have a lot of things for them to clean up at this point that I've seen. It's just about, just keep your feet going and, the will to win and shift at a time, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, their determination definitely has been going, right? Like that power penalty kill they were on, they controlled it for most of the time, and that was just great work, great passes, smart plays. Nobody seems to be rushing any decisions, so that's really nice to see them thinking this thing through.
Yeah, very true, very true. So, last couple seconds here of the break. Coaches have passed on their messaging. Adrenaline will have a chance to start with the ring here in the second quarter. We'll see which line gets the start. Looks like it's going to be Ryan's group up front. Cohen and Story on D. Cohen backhands it there. It's picked up nicely by Ryan. She cuts in. She got a bit of space. Shot. Oh, how'd she miss that? Yeah.
That was a great play. Picked it up good. Came into the speed.
There she gets one.
There it is. Nice.
Ryan scores there. She got her own rebound. Came around the net and buried her second chance. What a start to this second quarter.
Yeah, that's impressive. They came out obviously with a plan right off the center free ring. Executed it great. When the first shot didn't go quite as well, like you say, Ryan just kept with it, picked it up, and made sure there was no miss on the second shot. That was awesome.
Edmonton turns out over immediately as McKenna jumps on it. She turns now. She's trying to find that pass out. Sends it all the way across the ice. Brady battling with the Edmonton player. Edmonton will win it and put it back in. Now here's Edmonton. They get a shot from the outside, blockered away behind the net. They collect it again. Didn't get a shot clock reset. They probably should have there. They exchange the ring, top of the zone. Hayden with good pressure up high. Followed up there. Trista gets a block. Edmonton picks up the ring. They're going to almost turn it over at the ringette line there, but then they're back high over the net. No touch there. 3 seconds on the shot clock. McKenna's going to come over for it. Before there's a clear possession change, the shot clock goes, and behind the net, though, Edmonton right on it. Maybe not the play there. Trista just pushing Edmonton wide there, and now we'll fall back. Now they'll come off the side past Trista. There's a hard shot. Blockered away. McKenna's battling over there, followed up by Hayden. This line's kind of just been stuck here in their zone. Kicked forward by McKenna, and now trying to get that ring out. Trista has it. Just tried to push it away, but it's going to be turned over again at that blue line. They just can't make anything happen. Cassidy picks it up. Everybody's deep. Brady able to get to it. 2 players on her. Once again turned over. Battle right at the Sherwood Park bench. Edmonton, they got a bit of space here. There's a shot. Nice save, Aliana. She gets the shoulder on that one.
Big save on that one. That one was going to the far corner there, so good job.
Sherwood Park D having a little trouble getting that exit pass. There's another shot. Feeling a little bit of push here from Edmonton. Amy skates away. Where's that exit pass? Olivia misses a stab. Those missed stabs will come back to haunt you.
Sorry, Tyler. Such a quick transitional game. It'll come back in your end pretty fast.
Yeah, it definitely will. Here is Edmonton. Managed to get Dylan out there fresh, but Trista's still out on D. Amy with a good stick there. Sticks on the ring, and that'll be a whistle. Not the worst thing, probably. Edmonton will get a free ring, but Trista will head off. Lena will come out. So, chance to settle things down here. Edmonton will have possession, and we'll see where it goes.
Yeah, sometimes breaking that cycle, whether it's by a whistle or anything, just gives you everybody that chance to reset.
Get their bearings, and now Lena makes a play, picks up the ring, skates away up there to Emily, but they're just so tight on the blue line there. They got to spread out a little bit more. No space to pick up a pass. Low shot, Eliana with a good stick. She's going to go high this time, and both forwards are right there together. Put up for Emily. Right at the blue line, kicked into the zone. Followed up with Olivia hustling to get there, but she'll peel back, and Edmonton will transition. They missed the stab and recollected at the blue line. Now they'll be able to enter the zone down the side. They'll get a hard shot. Blocked there by Alina. She kicks the ring. Edmonton picks it up. They're behind the net. Lots of speed now. Hard shot. Eliana with a paddle save. Picked up by Dylan. She makes a nice move to beat a defender, and she's away to the races. Looking for a clean transition. She'll give it to Amy. Amy's going to have to go to someone. She'll leave it for Dylan. Dylan with lots of speed. Cuts on her backhand.
Oh, just about trying to go opposite corner of the goalie there. Nice move.
Good instincts. She's on her knees. Amy ends up with the ring. She tries to cut inside. Turn shot. Oh, she had open net there, but blind shot, and the goalie got a little bit lucky. That ring hit her in the shoulder. That close to getting their first lead of the day. It remains 2-2.
Yeah, there's not much free space in either end out here. Both teams are really on top of each other. So any little shot, any little screen that can make a difference if the goalie's having a better chance or not at it.
Going to be a battle all the way. Ryan puts it low. Picked up by Marley. She has it behind the net. Bounces the pass there. They're going to try this pass. Go back to Marley or go back to Cohen. So that one didn't quite work out. Edmonton will pick it up and head out. Ring's low and available. Ryan zips back in her own zone. Picks it up. Has to hit the brakes and dodge a check and dodge her own net. Puts it up. She's about to bounce it for Michael. Michael get to it. She can't collect it, and Edmonton will turn it over. Marley, though, battling. Looks like she almost took a high stick there. Still battling there. Who's going to come up with it? It's pushed into the zone by Michael. Oh, Edmonton takes a shot there. Two players running into each other. Turnover, no call. Ryan picks it up. She has it through the middle of the ice. She takes a shot. Now a penalty coming up to Edmonton. Their coach is not impressed with that, as there is a previous collision that they think should have been called. They're giving the refs an earful.
I like when the refs are consistent, and so far they have. I don't mind a little bit of pushing and bumping and stuff, but at the same time, you know a call eventually is coming either way if there's too much of that around there.
I do think that other contact was just more inadvertent. Two players running into each other.
Definitely, yeah.
So we may be slightly biased, but we're happy with the call here. And Hayden's out there with her line to try to get the lead. Just going to go low to Brady. Brady with lots of speed behind the net, protecting the ring. Circling. They're going to go for the drop through the legs here. Right over to Cassidy. Now she's in the middle. Checked before she can get a shot away. McKenna picks it up, looking to head back in the zone. Will put it low for Brady. Can she beat the defender there? No, she cannot. Edmonton has it. Through the center ice area now. They'll enter the zone. Trista's back. Everybody's back.
Good job by the defense boxing them out there. Didn't let her just walk right in.
Dangerous shot goes just wide there as Edmonton hunting for a chance. There's another good chance. They zip that one in on a big save there. Picked up by Trista. She's in the middle. She'll go wide to Cassidy.
Oh, nice breakout. Here's a good chance for the Red.
If they can get in there, well played by the defense, and they force a pass there a little bit. As Cassidy was trying to get through to Brady. There's a tripping penalty now to McKenna. And that'll do it for the power play.
That's unfortunate. That's strong on your stick and player cuts back across. It's hard not to take a penalty there, but
indeed. So 4-on-4 here for 57 seconds. Edmonton will be able to start with it offensively. It's 2-2 game, 4:49 to play in the second quarter. Edmonton's going to get a shot. Eliana gets a save there, but Edmonton picks it up behind the net. Centering pass. Oh, left in the middle of the crease there. Oh, jeez.
Just a squeaker sneaks through there. It was just one stab that bounces the wrong direction and just barely gets through Eliana, but
a couple of tough bounces on that one, and that ring had eyes and found its way through. So on 4-on-4, Edmonton gets the equalizer, the go-ahead. Here's Dylan with it now as we'll look to answer. Right down the chute is Amy. If she has shot, scores!
Nice. That is how you draw it up. What a response by the Adrenaline.
Amy doing what she does, gets a big goal, and within seconds, we're tied up again at 3. Back and forth we go.
She does such a great job, and consistently all year long cuts inside and always puts herself in a position for a good shot. So great comeback on that shift.
Ringside reporters suggesting that that's another short side goal. All 3 goals, low blocker side or low glove side on that Edmonton goalie. Here's Amy in her own zone.
It's nice to have the ringside reporters, but there's probably at least 40 cats stuck in trees now with no help out there to come in.
Those cats are just going to have to wait a little bit. Here's Amy in again. Oh, checked at the last moment. Looked like she had an open net. Olivia trying to gather the ring. She has it. Supported by Dylan. She picks it up. She's going to rush in. Goes wide on the net. These are for Amy. She's behind the net. Now she's trying to cut out front. There she is. Goalie blocker there. Ring lane in the crease. Goalie's just going to rip it high. Rolling ring, though. Difficult to collect. Dylan takes a bit of a slash. Now Tripp draws a penalty. Edmonton touches it, and they'll head back to the box. They just got out about 7 seconds ago.
Multiple chances on that shift, and then eventually you frustrate the other team, and they end up taking a penalty. So great job, Adrenaline. Hopefully the other shift coming out sees that and just builds off it.
All right, so 4-on-4, Ryan and Emily out there with Cohen and Story. Ryan kicks it there. Behind the net goes Emily. She's behind the net, still with it. She's trying to hit Ryan, just can't connect clean. They don't get the chance they're looking for on that free ring play. Looking to enter the zone. Edmonton does a good job there. Emily following up. Backhand shot, bucketed away, Eliana. It's available there. Story touches it, but they had a 4 in, 5 count happening there. So Sherwood Park touched that ring about a second too soon, I think. So offensive free ring for Edmonton coming up. Cohen giving some defensive instructions out there. Edmonton will shoot behind the net. They'll do a little drop pass along the seam. Oh, they found it.
Yeah, unfortunately, just a little too much net from the side there. I think Eliana didn't get quite tracked over like she'd want to be, and Edmonton player noticed it, and nice shot, took advantage of it. So
yeah, I think maybe just a perfect little screen from her own defenders there. She just didn't see that transition pass or that drop pass there, and just Edmonton found the hole they were looking for. They're back up once again, 4-3. Kicked out wide to Cohen. Blue line, she'll backhand it in. Edmonton with a good stick, breaks it up. Heads out of the zone. Story able to make a play on it. She has it. Protecting the ring. Dump it in there nicely for Emily. She's going to push to the middle. There's a shot. Saved. Laying right by the post. Goalie pushes it behind the net. That's Cohen back there, I believe. She has it. She's trying to wheel her way to the front of the net. Hits a couple of defenders. Still with it. Still battling. On her knees. Shot doesn't go anywhere. Edmonton will just zip it down the ice. Story's there. She picks it up. She's going to head behind her own net. Edmonton's there. Has to hit the brakes. Story flies past him. Now up. Emily has it. Doesn't get the pass in, though. Ring available there. Story has it again. She's got Ryan down low. Trying to find a pass into somebody. Goes over to Emily, who's back on her feet, going down the side. She's on her backhand. Goes forehand, but the shot's blocked. Ends up in the crease. Goalie's going to hold on to it.
yeah, the Adrenaline are good at coming back. So even though Edmonton went up there, they don't sit back right now. It's nice to see them just still challenging, still fighting for every ring possession. So lots of time left.
We got a minute 44 left in the half here, and see if they can tie this thing up before then. Hayden's line is out. The shot, she wanted top corner there. Goalie gets a save. Now Hayden's going to follow up. Ring's available.
It's like a fever dream seeing that shot off the offensive free ring. I know one guy that'll
Love
be
to see it.
standing off to the side,
Yeah.
smiling.
A ring fired high. Edmonton player falls. Marley picks it up. She puts it in for Hayden. Hayden's on her backhand. Tried to go forehand, but checked away, and nothing there available for her. Hayden out with a not her usual wingers right now. Back in the own zone. 1 minute left. It's high in the zone. Michael picks it up. Can't get that pass in. Now does. However, it's Edmonton that steps up, makes a play. Now it's true. McKenna doesn't what she does. She loves to step up and pick off that pass. Now she'll do a good job of putting it in for Michael.
She always does such a good job of reading the play and not sitting back. She goes right into it and very rarely doesn't come up with it.
Good play indeed. So down here low, it's still battling. Edmonton's got it. Followed up by Amy. She's trying to create a turnover. Comes out of the zone. Picked up there by Cassidy. Almost. She's tripped, falls. Rings available, and Edmonton's away. They've got a couple people in, but there's McKenna once again stepping up. Ring, though, doesn't quite get out of the zone. Edmonton able to pick it up. McKenna wants that ring back. Flipped high across the zone. Here, Edmonton has it. There's a shot high over the net. Down to 10 seconds in the period here. Trista has it. She's going to just bounce it off the boards. Brady will pick it up. Doesn't get it. That's going to do it for our first half.
Yeah, both teams are definitely not willing to give up an inch here. It's been a battle back and forth the whole time, and I don't see that change into the last two quarters. So it should be interesting and a lot of fun to watch here.
Played in a lot of close games this session. It looks like we'll be in for a close finish. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back with you after the break. Welcome back. Ready for some second half action here as the Adrenaline will look to even this thing up here before long. Any grand plans for the second half here, Ryan?
I think it's kind of more of the same, but just you got to keep that push going so you can fight for every ring and kind of get the tide turning back. Edmonton doesn't give much space, so Adrenaline's going to have to find a way to start picking their shots and really trying to force them through.
We'll see how they do. A bit of a dangerous looking chance right off the bat. But Adrenaline her way now. Brady puts it in for Cassidy. She has it. Goes back in her forehand. Needs to get a shot, but it's blocked. Edmonton, good defense. They're in here. Lena, chance to make a play on the ring. Just about falls. Rings. Now she loses it. Edmonton pushes in here. Cross-ice pass just gets away over to the boards. Edmonton down the side. On their backhand, still there. Their right end shot goes just wide. They were looking at far corner. Lena's over there. She has it. Takes a bump. Falls off the ring. Edmonton gets a turnover. Now they'll push in. Oh, dear. Nice save, Eliana. She gets a blocker there as the Edmonton player was weaving her way in. Dylan this time with the ring. She's using her speed. Gets up to Emily. Well, she recognized. Sends it hard over to Olivia. Can't get the stab, and a chance for Edmonton to recover. They're back. She tries to shot. Goalie has a save. Oh, just went right to Emily, or Amy rather. And Edmonton recovers, and they'll put it up 2 lines. Chance here for Dylan. She has it on her backhand. She's flat pass up for Olivia. Emily's in ahead through her legs. That transition didn't happen quite as quick as it maybe needed to be successful, and Edmonton turns it over. They do a neat little pass into the zone. They're down the side. There's a shot. Player goes hard into the boards on her follow-through. Oh, McKenna puts it to an area, but it's right to Edmonton. This shot, oh, they just about saw something high over Eliana's shoulder. She gets a save. Amy has it. She's going to go to Emily. Battling there. Amy's in deep if she can get it to her. Now she does.
2-on-1 here.
2-on-1. Olivia is just waiting back. Amy shoots it over the net. Amy has it again. Falls down. Rings high in the zone. Whistle's going to go both sides Edmonton. There'll be a free ring for Sherwood Park. We'll get a line change here as Ryan's line will come out.
Yeah, a little bit of speed will do some, hopefully do them some good in their end here. Edmonton's not scared, and not in a bad way, but they use their body. So yeah. I think we're going to have to get the girls pushing that ring a little faster here.
Speed and some ring movement will be key here. Need to make their passes if they're doing that. Marley has it. She'll ditch it behind the net for Michael. Michael back to Marley now. Tries a shot, blocked again. There's been a lot of blocked shots by this Edmonton defensive trio. Over the line they go. Now they're down the side. There's a shot from the outside. Just about found that far side again. McKenna has it behind the net. They touch the ring. Looks like someone is maybe on the crease. So it'll be an offensive free ring awarded to Edmonton. Just 7:48 to play here in the third quarter. 1-goal game. Edmonton has it. It's been close the whole way this one so far. Edmonton 6 behind the net. Surveying, looking at options here. They'll do a drop pass there. This is similar to how they scored, but this time they come back to the middle and Aliana gets the save. She's got the ring, no one to pass to. She puts it over to the side. Kenna boxes the player out, picks up the ring, spins out. Now needs that exit pass. Great job by her being patient. Ryan nice cutting back. Pass. Ryan puts it in. Here's Marley. Get a bit of a break. She's checked. Good defense again. Story of the day for Edmonton.
Goalie was down and out there, but I thought she might be able to sneak by her.
Marley gets a shot. Goalie gets a glove save. She'll flip it high over the head of Michael. Defense has it, but Michael almost won a battle. Defender steps around her, recollects the ring, and makes a nice exit pass. Now they're in. Cohen back trying to make a play. Battle on the corner. Edmonton will push to the middle. They got 8 seconds on the shot clock. They're going to get a shot away. Goes behind the net. That's Cohen with it. Penalty coming up to Edmonton here as they got a stick in. So, power play opportunity here. It'll be a great time to tie this thing up.
Yeah, I would definitely get everybody on the ice pumped up if they can tie it up quick in this power play and then just keep pushing like they have been here.
So, Hayden will start with it. Shouldn't go to Cohen. Queso play. Cohen backhand over to Cassidy, but it's picked up. I just credit again to Edmonton just holding the fort defensively. A lot of good sticks down there. Story's behind her own net. She'll zip around one player. She'll put it up to the middle of the ice. Hayden's got it. Now she's got Brady ahead of her. Puts it into her. Brady's looking to make a play here. Cuts middle. Tries to slide it low, but it went right through the crease wide. Edmonton has it high. It's knocked loose. Ring's rolling around, though. Who's got it? It's Cassidy. It's checked from behind. Didn't feel that back pressure. Middle of the ice. Edmonton puts it in the zone. Now they're down. They've got a little flick shot right off Eliana's helmet, I think. Story falls in the crease. She'll try to bounce it out. Just gets over the line to Brady. She's going to try to put it up to Cassidy out of her reach. Edmonton easily picks that off. Hayden recovers, gets that ring. She tries a back pass to Cohen, but it's picked off. Story collects it now. Hayden will pick it up on the boards as Brady went for a change. Cassidy's feet, she didn't see it.
Caught up in her feet a bit.
She puts it up. Here's this, Amy. Amy on a forehand shot.
Nice. Smart. Amy stuck with that one. Cassidy got caught up in her feet a bit, but great job by Amy picking that up. And then she does have a killer shot. She's proved that all year long, I think, leading the league in points and not by fluke, that's for sure. Great job.
Big goal there. Once again, just glove side. They find that space. And it's a 4-4 affair. Scully, just good vibes down here. You can't see. Now she gets her helmet on. Olivia might have touched both sides there. I guess not. No call. Edmonton picks up either way. Lena, chance to play, make a play at the blue line. Ring's knocked away, front of the Edmonton zone. Pushed back in by Emily. Amy's going to go down for it. See if she tries to cut high. She usually likes to here. She does just that. She's checked well, though, before she get much of a shot away. Oh, she drew a penalty. She drew a penalty there in the hold. Edmonton back to the box.
Great job on that. She's got that instinct like we talked about earlier of always wanting to cut in front, and it forces the other team to either be positionally sound or draw a penalty or take a penalty because they're going to get
That's true. Move your feet, go to hard areas, and you'll draw some penalties. Okay, so they're making a plan here. Emily's going to take the free ring purposely. She's going to go over to Amy. Amy's going to collect it. She's behind the net. Not sure what's going on here. Some yelling. Oh, Edmonton had... Not sure what's happening. You pick up what's going on. There's
something's off because, the bench, Sherwood Park bench is livid over something not being called.
Now that all the yelling's done, no instructions from the bench.
Did they have 4 in? I'm not sure.
Are they saying 4 in because it's a power play? That's not a thing, is it?
No, I think maybe Edmonton
had
interesting. Too many in or something. I don't know what they would have been.
Well, I certainly got caught up in the confusion there. No idea what was happening. Okay, we're going to try this again. Amy's got it. She puts it over there for Emily. She's just kind of passively behind the net here. Bouncing it off the boards. Back to Amy to Emily. Shot just goes wide as they try that play off the boards. Olivia has it now. She gets through a couple checks, collects the ring, but loses it before she can make a play. She'll try a shot from the outside. Shot off the goalie stick right as a...
The way Edmonton stick checks, they must have an unlimited budget there because, man, they swing hard.
Let's get that Louisville going. Here's Amy. Gets checked again. Another swat from the stick. Centering pass almost banked it in off the stick. Gets a reset. Amy has it again. Trying to cut through. Checked again. Ref's calling for a clock reset. And a goalie ring now called. Hard for the penalty box people to see that ref in the corner. So goalie has it. She puts it out. It's right there, available again. Olivia's going to have a chance. She heads out high there. Edmonton triangle recovers. Shot from well outside. Hits a skate. Goes into the corner. Behind the net. Shot up high. Amy heads for a change. Just as Ryan steps out. They're going to get called for too many men. Oh, that's unfortunate timing there. Just as Amy was coming off the
Unfortunately, there's not replay in this
Yeah.
division. Otherwise,
No
I think it would have
challenges.
went to us. But yeah,
So 4-on-4 again as Edmonton's got 22 seconds left in their penalty. And Sherwood Park love to kill this thing off and get their first lead of the day. We've got 3:09 to play in the third quarter. Just waiting for that penalty to get up on the board here. There it is. Back underway. Refs are going to blow it in. Edmonton will go out to the boards. Behind the net slowly. They'll come around the far side. Story, Ryan, and Cohen out there defending. There's a shot. Pad save, Eliana. Kicked wide. Edmonton has the rebound. A fresh shot clock. Now they're up top. They're getting a low shot. Eliana pushes that into the corner. They'll get the rebound, though, as well, as Adrenaline didn't have a chance to make a play on it. Here comes another attempt as they get to that spot. Well defended. Still looking. They'll go down in the corner. Patience from the Edmonton forwards here as they look for their opportunity. Now they'll activate the D. Push in here. Backhand shot. Sneaky. Eliana's there. She looks like she's just going to hold on to it. Like to see them get a line change here then, maybe.
not a bad idea. Yeah, great save by her, and Edmonton was being patient, but then that quick strike, they try and find that one spot to just come in with a bit of speed, but Sherwood Park did a great job keeping their triangle pretty solid on that too.
Yeah, bend not break there. Edmonton just going to rush off the boards. This is a new look. They have it in the middle. There's a shot. Hits the leg, kind of bouncing around in there. Ends up in Eliana's crease. She'll pick it up, throw it high. Michael has it. A good job by Cohen winning a battle there. Puts it in for Ryan. Ryan's shot goes wide. She's going to chase down her own rebound. Number 8 looking determined here. She's high. Cuts inside. Nice move.
Nice speed on
Had to kind of delay around her own player there. Cohen has the rebound. She's cutting in. She's on her backhand now. Off the post, laying there. Oh my goodness, Cohen's just been snake bitten the last handful of games here. Right in the blue line there, should be careful. Story pushes it wide, but Edmonton picks it up. Now they're going to push low. This group's been out there for a while now. There's a shot, saved. Cohen gets tripped, no call. Pushes it over to Story. She has it. Here goes Ryan ahead of her. Ryan skating. Everybody needs a line change now, so Michael, see if she recognizes that. Just maintain possession here while everybody else changes. Hayden's coming off the bench. She's coming in there. Michael tries to go to her, just behind her. Hayden will have to go collect it off the boards. Shot clock winding down. Hayden tried to get a shot, but it didn't find its way, and Edmonton will get the ring. Cassidy's there. Ring exits.
Ooh, that was close to the line from here, it looked like.
Right on it. Edmonton here. Number 6 is in. There's a shot. Blocker save, Eliana. Low. Edmonton has that rebound. They come back through the middle. Through a couple sticks. Still having their backhand. That shot, Eliana gets a blocker on that. Picks up the ring. Put it high over there for Trista. She'll bounce it off a stick, but Edmonton picks it up before Marley can get to it, and it's called both sides on Edmonton, I think.
Yeah, I think whether it
them
bounced
inside
off
the blue
for
line.
sure
Yeah.
on the blue line there, and then she grabbed it right off the way. So
Okay. Center ice free ring for the Adrenaline. Trista's there, making a plan with her partner, McKenna. Got a bit of a mixed line here again. Going to go low. Marley didn't pick that up for some reason. Looked like it was right there for her. Didn't see it, and Edmonton's through. Edmonton touches it. They've got it. Cassidy's there. Bounces it up. And there's our horn for our third quarter.
4-4 tie gonna come into the last quarter here. It's kind of how this game's been. Each doesn't want to give up anything. They're both pushing hard. Edmonton, I don't know if you noticed, Tyler, and it's a good thing on there. And I guess they take a lot of low shots. So Eliana's really had to be quick with her legs, and they don't fire too many high and wide. That's not their MO by the looks of it this game.
Yeah, that's a hard shot for a goalie to handle as she's transitioning across her crease to maintain that low part of her net. Yeah, interesting observation. So we'll see what our fourth quarter holds here as the coaches give some instructions. It's a big quarter here. 4-4 game. Teams tied in the standings, second, third place. Top 4 teams are going to make it into provincials. 2 points for either team is pretty much going to guarantee their path here. But
yeah, as nervous as it is being a fan in the stands or anybody, this is kind of what you like as a team involved in sport is either team can win it. It's just going to be whoever gets that great shot or makes that great defensive play to spring it. So buckle up.
Buckle up indeed. Here we go. Adrenaline are going to be able to start with it. They get some troops out here.
I don't know how a tie plays out for us. All right? I don't know how a tie plays out for us.
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't think great. Amy has it.
Oh.
She's shaken down as she cuts towards the crease.
Not sure how that isn't a penalty.
Yeah, seemed like a scoring area. Edmonton has it center ice.
Even some interference on that one.
Edmonton's a good chance here. Shot. What a save, Eliana. She gets a pad low there. That was a great chance. 2-on-1. Here they are again. Another shot. This one blocked. Rebounds available. Pass it up high. That one softly towards net. Eliana will just push it wide. Dylan picks it up. Player falls in front. Dylan skates through a check. Goes over to Olivia. Now she'll activate. She's going to head right down that wing. Calling for it back. She's got it. Amy and a player get tangled up. Dylan's in there still. She'll flip one. Takes a big hit.
Smokes.
How is that not a call?
Derby out there. I don't really understand this at all.
I'm not sure what just happened there.
I can understand incidental contact, but
that was
5 times in a row.
There's a third penalty by Edmonton. This one's finally called. And they will head to the box. They were just really determined to take a penalty that shift.
I think so.
We're not going to take no for an answer.
Yeah. Must have been that girl's chance for a Gordie Howe hat trick or something, maybe.
Power play opportunity here for the Adrenaline. They'll get some fresh troops out here and see what they decide to do. Chance for their first lead of the game. Ryan's going to go to Cohen. Cohen's activating. Centering pass.
Oh, so
how did that stay? Almost seemed like it has on Michael's stick. Pushed out of the crease, but Edmonton is able to collect it off a skate out. Ryan knows it hits her skate, so she backs off. Marley's there. And the refs will blow it down, tied up, give Sherwood Park a free ring. Oh, it's going to go offensive free ring. I was expecting a center ice free ring.
I do like on this power play, they've Adrenaline have 2 really good skaters and good ring possession. If it ends up coming back into our zone, they can get out with it a lot. Cohen and Story
activate into the play.
Yeah, they both are pretty confident out there, which is nice.
The refs eventually agree with me that it should have been the center ice free ring, and that's what happens. Story's going to start with it, so they make a new plan, figuring out what they're going to do. Get everybody in their designated spots. I think they're a little bit missed up here. Well, maybe not. Make a play. Ryan's got it. Lots of traffic. She takes the stick, skates through it, goes wide, shot kind of deflected, half deflected anyways. Behind the net, Michael has it. She has it. She'll back pass there from Marley. She has to hit the brakes and go back for it. Now she's checked. Edmonton's going to skate away from her and make a play. But there was Michael following up. Good checking. But Edmonton recovers, picks up the ring. They'll put it high. Miss there by Ryan. Now into the zone. Edmonton, good space there. It's a shot. Big save, Eliana. She comes up big once again for her team. She'll put it high over there, puts it to an area where Story can get it. Story has it, puts it up the boards to Ryan. Will the ring sit before he gets that far line? But that's Hayden up there. She has to leave it. 2-line pass. Edmonton touches it. Now a battle, and it's tied up. Sherwood Park should get possession there, I think.
Yeah, it should go that way, which is actually works out well for them.
Yeah, it did work well. Now they'll get a line change, fresh chance to set up a play as Hayden's group's reunited.
One thing I know for sure on this one, Eliana is not the one that's letting anything get by her. She's definitely looks focused, and
she has made some
big saves already.
Brady has it low in the zone, almost turned over. She's high, pulls inside, nice move, shot, save. Picked up Cassidy, she'll head back into the corner. We'll try to pass there, it hits a goalie. Picked up by Edmonton. Hayden trying to get a stick in there. Edmonton in, they'll get a nice transition. They go wide, they got a bit of a space, scores.
That was a good shot by Edmonton. There wasn't a lot of room for that to get by, and she found it. It was a hard shot for Eliana to handle for sure.
Yeah, they zipped that one pretty good there. Low, just over the corner of her pad, I think. And shorthanded goal for Edmonton.
That speed coming in is a hard one, right? You never know if she's going to cut around or
totally.
just take a shot.
They did have a lot of speed. Eliana's going to put it low for Hayden. Just misses the stab. Steps on the ring. Refs will blow it down. Goalie ring. Goalie picks it up. Try to get a turnover here. She flips it high. They spin away and they'll put it out. Lena's there. Just misses the stab though. And Edmonton now is away 2-on-1. Dylan trying to battle back. They protect shots. Save Eliana there this time. Oh, right in front. Dangerous pass. Edmonton picks it up. Player blows a tire, but they follow up well. Here they are as a shot at big save. Eliana, whoa, look at that. Do that 1,000 times, you won't see it.
Great to do that at Klondike days.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Ring toss. Cassie misses that stab, and the rest of her line's changed. Edmonton rings right there. Careful not to take another too many players penalty there. Amy heads back the other way, puts it for Olivia. She gets a stab. Emily's ahead of her. Pass, just a little too much steam on it. 7 minutes to play. 1 goal lead for Edmonton. They have the ring, center ice area. Chance to collect. Put it in. They missed that. And now the ring's rolling though. Olivia's back trying to get it. 4 in for the adrenaline though, as Olivia fell back in and nobody else saw that. So ring will go back to Edmonton.
There by Eliana. That one was going for the far post.
She keeps it a 1-goal game.
Nerves are probably starting to ramp up a little bit for the girls here, so hopefully just calm heads, keep moving your feet, and fight for every ring out there. Lots of time to tie it up.
They did call a penalty. They will do that sometimes on that 4-min play, and we'll be shorthanded. Can't say honestly know the rule of when they decided it's a penalty or not, but there's a shot blocked by Story. Edmonton, lots of time to pick up the ring. They try pass, miscue there. Amy jumps on it. She bounced it off the boards to Emily. She still fighting with it. Puts it in. That doesn't work out.
Girls got to hustle back here.
Edmonton has it in there now, and here they are. They'll get a shot. Eliana keeps that out. They have a rebound, though. Centering pass. Cohen a chance to get to it. She'll pick it up. Protecting the ring. Nobody there on that exit pass. A couple players now battling. Ring's rolling around. All sorts of sticks in the mix there. Amy falls, and they'll call a free ring for Edmonton. Trista and McKenna out on D with Ryan and Marley. Edmonton has it, and they're coming through the middle. Ryan's there. McKenna now. They tried to cut inside. Well defended. Ring's laying around. Picked up by McKenna. She's got Ryan going up with her. Puts it up for her. Now we need someone to activate. Who's going to go with Ryan? Puts it in for McKenna. She's going to jump in. Pushed wide, hard into the boards. No call on that play. Looks like she's okay. She's up and back, battling. Gets 2. What a battle by 5.
Great determination by McKenna on that one.
Pass in there for Marley. She shoots wide. Edmonton clicks it in the corner. They'll just fire it high out of the zone. Trista's going to go to it. She'll fire it back deep. Nobody's down there for the adrenaline, though. Edmonton's going to have a chance to make a play. They bounce it. It's going to go two-line pass. Trista's got to be careful there. She does a great job. Now she's got 3 defenders on her. Oh, they're going to get called for a penalty here. It's just a little bump along the boards. Body contact. Yep. That we will. So with 9 seconds left in the Sherwood Parks penalty, it'll be 4-4 for a brief stretch. Ryan staying out there with with Michael and Dylan and Lena.
Looks like Edmonton's called a timeout.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think this is going to be one of those last almost 5 minutes here where the defensive players have really got to have their head on a swivel, because anybody sneaks behind you or anything like that, that could be the end of it either direction, right? So
yeah, Sherwood Park
bringing that up.
Cannot give up another one at this point, I would say.
No, it's been such a tight battled game. I think if you get down 2, it not impossible, but it's a lot to ask for the way both teams are playing.
So they'll wrap up this timeout here soon. It'll be an offensive free ring for the Adrenaline. Troops will head out. This time they're going to put Ryan over on the boards there, and Michael's going to try to get that ring to her right away, I suspect. Got Dylan actually parked right in front.
Oh, I misspoke. There's 2 minutes left. They lowered the time.
Oh, they just lowered it.
Oh, my goodness.
Ouch. So frustrating, though. You get these short ice times and lower the times like that. Ryan makes a nice move. She's going to try to cut right in. Loses it at the last second.
Yeah, possession is going to be key. You're going to fight for every ring you can get here with minute 45 left.
I can say I noticed a lot of delays in this game that led to us running out of time. Okay, so Hayden, Brady, and Cassidy come out. They make a bit of a plan. Hayden has it. She's going to shoot. Oh, blocked there in front. Edmonton shoots it out. It's touched there by Dylan, put back in by Lena. Hayden picks it up through the middle. Nothing there available for her. Shot from way wide, right in the crease. Goalie's actually just going to leave it. We'll take an offensive free ring turnover here, I suppose. And they'll get another chance to set something up. They are on the power play now.
Yeah, just smart passing plays here, but if you have that chance to get a good shot off, now's the time.
Into the corner, Brady has it. Tries the jackhammer play there, but just wasn't there this time. Hayden shoots, but it's
I think on that play there, Hayden's a little bit too far off to the side. It's meant to be more centered.
A little steeper.
The net, yeah.
Yeah. Edmonton, though, they are pushing right behind the net, but, I mean, maybe that means that it could open up that chance. So we'll try again here. Will they do the same thing? This time Brady will go all the way behind the net. Still across the top. Tries that back pass. There's Cassidy. Shot goes wide. Picks up the ring right in the corner of the crease. Trying to maintain it. It's available. Refs blow it down. A goalie ring called. 1 minute to play. Goalie's just going to hold on to it. Looks like she's happy to burn some clock. I mean, we'll take the turnover. We're going to change lines here.
Looks a little bit like it, yeah.
Coach Haley putting out some personnel here. Big moment. Amy's picking it up, shoots high, goes just over the net. Goalie got a piece of it. Battle behind the net.
Oh, we're taking a penalty by the looks of it.
Oh. Penalty coming up to the Adrenaline. That's a big moment. It looks like it's going to come all the way down the ice then. And who's going off? Michael. Trying to win that puck behind the net. Must have been a stick up. I didn't see.
43
tripping penalty.
seconds left. It's going to be get that ring and transition out as quick as you can for the Adrenaline and get back down to that other end.
Should consider getting Ryan out here maybe, but either way, Edmonton, if they're smart, they'll look to burn clock. They're going to have to be aggressive here.
Edmonton's going to hold on to this ring as
they're
much
just
as
going to circle. They got lots of speed there. They got to engage. Sherwood Park got to just take a chance. Create a turnover. Amy, there's a shot now. Block it away. Can someone get to it in the corner? It's going to be Amy to it. 20 seconds to go. Marley's well checked. Can't find space. 12 seconds to go. I think we're going to run out of time. The whistle goes.
10 seconds left. What do you do?
I would pull the goalie and put everybody down that you can.
They should get some personnel out there. But
center free ring, I guess it's a little harder, but you've got nothing to lose at this point.
Did Boulder time out already? Oh my god.
Don't believe Sherwood Park's taking their time out. One's not called here, but maybe put it in low. 5 seconds. Picked up in the corner by Amy. She's got to make a play. Out of time. Right out front. Shoots, save into the corner.
That was a hard one. That was a great game on both ends. Edmonton obviously super excited, and
close game. That's sport.
yeah,
Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, and doesn't mean anything just yet as far as certainty. It makes our path much more difficult. We're probably going to have to depend on some other teams losing. But all we can do is win our game tomorrow and see how the rest shakes out.
yeah. And, you know, loss is never awesome, especially for the players, but 5-4 game, hard fought back and forth. Nobody really, I think everybody played good. It wasn't a
Totally.
one line dominated, one line gave up or anything. So impressive for the Adrenaline, even in a loss. I know that's not what they're looking for, but
no, I completely agree. You can be proud of the effort and just accept that sometimes you play a team that's well matched, and it was a matter of one shot, right? It came right down to it, and that is just the way the cookie crumbles sometimes.
Yeah. And Edmonton's been our nemesis all year.
Yeah.
They've played us hard right from the get-go, right? And like most teams, they progress throughout the season as much as we know our girls have as well. But yeah, they came out here wanting to knock us off the throne, and today they did.
True indeed. So the Adrenaline will head off. They'll regroup. We'll be back at it tomorrow morning. We're back here in Sherwood Park at 9:30. Time change tonight. Clocks go forward, so 1 hour's less sleep. 9:30 a.m. game tomorrow morning, Mountain Standard Time. Hope you join us, Ryan. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, thanks for having me, Michelle and Tyler. It was great to get back here, and now I'm just going to go home and see if my cat's rescued or still up there.
Okay, yeah, we'll get these guys back to work. All right, folks. See you tomorrow. Thanks for joining us. Bye for now.